Many of the ancestries of Galorian tell their own tale of how they were formed, whether it be the dwarves coming up in the quest for the sky, whether it be the gnomes and their exile from the first world. But today the topic is halflings. Legends of the halflings tell how long ago their god, Caldera Zoistan, and the goddess that she herself followed, Desna, came together and crafted all the good things on the planet. And of course, this included the halflings. How the story also tells how there was many things left over from creating all the good stuff. And from the leftovers, from them came the goblins. A story that easily tells the rivalry between the two ancestries, but welcome, one and all, boys and girls, to another edition of the Stories of Galorian. I believe I have changed the name of the series every time I've done it, but today we have some more of the tales from Galorian, the tales of the Inner Sea, to give you a better idea of the traditions of the area. And today we happen to have 3 stories which focus exclusively on halflings. So without further ado, let us move on to our second story. This is the fairy tale of the Liar King. There was once a halfling who did nothing but lie, to the point where to this day there's no record of his name, his gender, or appearance. He is probably even not the right pronoun, but it's the one that was used in the original tale. So eventually, through lying about his occupation, he became king and ruled over the lands that he lived in. But one day the true king came back and insisted the gods throw out the false king. But the halfling's lies were so great that the gods turned to the real king and imprisoned him. But the real king was not going to stand for this, and prayed to the gods for them to come and pass judgment themselves, to prove the liar king for what he was. And so the gods came, and so they looked over both the real and fake kings. But the liar king was so great a liar that the gods themselves declared him the true king. And so the liar king spent all his life, all the rest of his life, ruling over the kingdom. And it was one of peace and prosperity. We think that could have just been their lie. So now our third tale is looking at one of the legendary heroes of the halflings, Nolly Peltry. She was a hero in many folklore, going through various adventures, outsmarting various adversaries. But here we have today is a tale of the chase of the Owlbear. Yeah. One day, Nolly Peltry got herself chased by an owlbear. The reason the chase started is different from each telling. But as she ran, she dodged through the brush, but the owlbear followed her, despite how cut up it became. She dodged up trees through branches, which the owlbear followed her, despite how much damage it took trying to climb like the little folk did. She dodged through fallen branches that clogged up the path, through bushes and their thorns. The Owlbear followed, but as pushing through, breaking through, took lots of his stamina. Eventually, as the chase went on, the Owlbear eventually got tired and stopped. Now, anyone else, this would be their chance to get away. But instead, Polly, she turned to the Owlbear and taunted it, dared it to get up, dared it to come chase after her some more. And so, the Owlbear got up and ran, raging after her, the chase beginning anew. And that is all of 3 Halfling tales for today. All of them are a little short, but isn't that thematic? But, as always, let us end off with one more superstition before we go, So, Halflings have a love of buttons, believing they are good luck, and they sew as many buttons to their clothing as possible. The only rule about buttons is that they can't be in groups of 9. 9 is unlucky for Halflings, so they either need less than 9 or more than 9. Never the number exactly. Well, I hope you all enjoyed your tales for today. Next time is, it's already almost October, so we have to see whether I'll be telling ghost stories then or whether I'll be focused on some other tales to tell. But until next time, thank you all who stopped by, and I'll see you all next time.